So, as you can probably tell, stream is kind of back to square one in terms of, well, not square one, but we're back in the Stone Ages a little bit. I moved um, Scotland for graduate school. And so I'm in a sort of a temporary setup at the moment. I'll be getting a flat of my own as soon as the housing market calms down. Um, so I don't have my second monitor. I left my second monitor at home. I'm gonna get a new one probably once I move. I don't know. But suffice to say, just doing this off my laptop now, no extra monitor to help out, so things are going to be a little bit janky. So the dimensions of the stream are squished a little bit. Because I can't do the trick that I had before to make things look nice. Hey, Kyle, how you doing, man? Oh, I'm like peak stream hours for you. Um, welcome to Crumpetville. Are you also a fan of these like basically fruit juice ciders? Quarter leg's a hell of a drug. Yeah, so for the I I I let yeah, so I imagine my European viewers are going to be very happy about the way things go for now for the foreseeable future. So I've taken a 14-day break from Legacy. How long am I staying in Scotland? As long as I can. At least 12 months. Hopefully many years. Um so I haven't been playing. It's 14 days basically. Aside from the one match I played today before the stream, just to like make sure that like none of my settings got messed with or test run. And we 2-0'd Reclaimer Elves board. And did I see the emergency BNR? What? Yeah, they banned Goblin Lackey, Callum. That is that what happened? Or was it Aether Vial? Aether Vial was finally too good. Goblin Pyromancer. Okay, that makes sense. It was definitely oppressive to Goblins' base strategies, and the inbreeding for the mirror was just like a little bit too much for Legacy. It makes a lot of sense. I guess people just have to switch to Patron of the Yaki instead. um, so I've been playing. I keep saying this, but I have been paying pretty close attention to Legacy. Been watching lots of other streamers. I mean, as much as I can. There was a 4 or 5 day stretch where I was completely out of the loop. Legacy seems more or less the same as when I stopped. It's just like leagues have a ton of nonsense decks, but the top decks are like Jeskai, Sagavan, may or may not have Standstill in it. Lura Delver. Bant has become 4-color, which I'm kind of happy about. Expressive Iteration's like kind of scary, but also if they have to fetch red against me, then it's like much easier to Wasteland Port double green. Also, Blood Moon is now a real card against that deck, so I'll get to that in a second. Doomsday's still the best combo deck, beats everything but Delver. Mono Blue Echo has shifted, it's moved away from the Planeswalkers and is playing like 8 Thoughtcast effects with Thought Monitor and actual Thoughtcast. And then Orsai, I don't even know if it plays Urza. Does it even play Urza? I don't think it plays Urza. So it's like lower curve. So it's like all 0s and 3s, basically. But it still has LED Echo, but none of the like. I guess I'm assuming it plays Hull Breacher. It must play Hull Breacher, right? I don't think it plays Chalice anymore either. I don't know, I haven't looked that closely at that deck list. But it has Force of Will's main. Yeah, Force is Echo's just for value. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, cool. So that like broke out, like won. That win the Super qualifier, the online PTQ. I think it did. Like the finals players scooped to them. 4 Psy, 4 Emery, 4 monitors, threats plus there's a saga. Yeah. Okay. So it's like a much more like. It's just like affinity, like straight up. Yeah. Side combo deck. Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if I want to put Ching Roller back in my deck somewhere. Let's talk the current things I have going on. So the main deck, I want 3 Mog War Marshals because it is your best card. It's Ragavan and makes your experts kill DRCs, Dragon's Rage Channelers. Everything else basically since my big thing with the showcase. Up to 5 Red Elemental Blasts because I really hate Marktide Region, and then Bant is also moving onto. So it's like it's not that I only hate Marktide Region, it's that like Doomsday Abyss combo deck. There's this mono blue deck. There's expressive iterations in like every blue deck now. Like Honorog streaming right now, and he's got expressive iteration in his Bant deck. Plus dress downs, Snapcasters coming back. There's just like so many Pyroblast targets. Oh yeah, Callum, congrats. Yeah, I heard you won the London thing. A Goblin deck that's not mono red. Goblins hasn't been mono red in Legacy in a long time. I mean, I was playing the Black Splash before even Modern Horizons, but ever since Modern Horizons 1, essentially everybody plays Black, and then since Cauldron's come out, I think you basically have to play Mass Vandal. When am I coming to win it? We'll see. But the other deck that keeps doing well is Lands. Because Lands actually does seem to have a genuinely good Delver matchup right now, because the Delver sideboards are just like not equipped to deal with Merit Lage, Life from the Loam, Recurring Wasteland, because they've cut down on force negations. They've cut basics. So a sideboard play I want to test. There's a lot of Hydro Blasts in the format. Is another reason to play 5 Red Blasts. And move away from Pyrokinesis versus Delver. And it was not that good versus the current iterations of Delver anyway. So I want to try the 5 Blast 2 Relic approach against Delver. And then I've got 2 Moon effects, 1 Magus, 1 Blood Moon, both because Magus is better against the matchup. Like, this is good against Doomsday, this is not, because this just never ever resolves, whereas Magus you can get in with Cavern and Vial sometimes. And also, if you have 2 Blood Moons against lands, it's not that different from having 1, because their answer to Moon is Force of Vigor. So it's actually better to have a split. So yeah, I mean this configuration like basically concedes to Reanimator and Oops All spells. But I think I just accept that as part of I'm just willing to concede those matchups to have a better game against everything else. Now that is risky in leagues because there's like a fuck ton of Reanimator in leagues for some reason. Probably because Landon's playing a ton and Reanimator just like grinds trophies like crazy. But so we 2-0'd Elves off stream. That was cool. Game 1 was Ireland. It's I'm in Scotland, not Ireland. Right. Echo, that's a known D&T player. Great if we had a land. It's actually like insane if you have a land. Okay. Yeah, think I'm gonna bottom the ringleader and try to high roll them here. So what goblins do you miss in modern? I miss Wasteland and Port a lot. Miss Lackey, Jump Home. War Chief's not really good in modern from my understanding. Hey Marcelo. There's a lot. Red Elemental Blast. I love Red Elemental Blast. I'm actually getting Badlands, and I think I'm leading on Lackey, but there's an argument that the Lackey is actually more likely to connect. I played Vile and then Vile. I mean, it just gives him draw steps though. Oh my god. No plow, please. Plow, no plow, no plow, no plow, no solitude. Yes. Oh my god, they're dead. Oh my god, they're dead. that might be the most amount of mana I have ever gotten off of a Muxus. Like, so it's 6 off Lackey, 10, 14, 18, 23 mana. 23 mana. Okay. His skip. Oh my god. Alright, well. And now after that just happened, we're gonna cut most of our lackeys. So those kind of games do not happen when you're on the draw. Or really in general, postboard. Okay, this sounds okay. It's got a good start. We need to draw some action, but Torn Vial is really important. An answer Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2. And we can, not a Round of Solitude, but you can't have it all. We have a Wasteland. We have perfect mana. They're all going to get 5. Okay. Okay, that's kind of a problem. No Stoneforge Mystic. It's very nice. I'm okay playing an expert here because we're playing at the Badlands, because if they wasteland me, like, that's totally fine. I have a Vial. So I get blown out by Demon Priest plus Plow. I ain't gonna. So we are getting 2 for 1, but they're on 5, so okay taking that. All right. Okay, so we want this in the graveyard because of Vandal. If they have a second Plow, kind of sucks. That's good. Bought a Taiga, Paper Legacy first time on the full deck. Rio, hell yeah. Beating Test too, nice. Yeah, Vandal. Nice, we have all the mana in the universe. sure. This is usually a bad matchup. No, I haven't lost to D&T with this configuration in a long time. This will tell them that I don't have anything. Maybe they'll Solitude the Lackey. Yeah. Nice. They pitch the Yorion. They probably should have Solituded the War Chief. Want to note that I'm tapping the Badlands to tap the port. I want to leave up my Wasteland in case they draw a port. So their hand is probably, they have one card, it's probably something bad like an equipment. Batterskull maybe? Okay, so it's just a land and they drew. That's a pretty scary recruiter. Might just get Stoneforge, yeah, okay. I mean, we have a lot of really good draws here. But Sophie. Sure. Fetched a thin here. I want to keep attacking. If I attack with the War Chief, they probably just double block, and that's like kind of bad for me. I'd like to keep the War Chief in play. So I don't think I'm allowed to actually attack. So I could like and Crater Maker the Stoneforge Mystic. I lose the Recruiter. They play the sword, and then like I could lose if they just like draw a creature. So it is chill. If they draw a plow this turn, that would suck. Suck a lot. Bird's fine. Hey, mining man, teacher dog. That exchange is basically always happening. They haven't shown Saga or anything, so I don't see a reason to hold my. Plus I have a second one. I think I typed it to 6. I'll hold the Taiga in my hand. Awkward that we can't attack though. Put it in. Okay. Kind of feel like you're supposed to just wait, try to draw plow. The sword is one of their best cards. Prince. Pretty good. Good target. So we need to draw a matron, a ringleader. Slingang's alright. Muxus, obviously. Kiki Jiki would be good. Kiki would be real good. Skyclave. Okay. Just get a wisp there. Not actually sure. There we go. Oh god. Draw another Muxus. Ranch. Okay. Goblin Matron's a good card. I'm a big fan of Goblin Matron. Alright, good. 2040. No Imperial Recruiter? I don't know. You can't Imperial Recruiter for Muxus, Callum. Have you considered that? Nor can you Imperial Recruiter for Goblin Trashmaster. Can't Matron for Painter. Make a reasonable argument. Alright, this hand's exactly medium. Like, this is like a pretty common Goblin Trap hand in a lot of ways, but the fact that we have the Cavern, so one of our 3-drops will resolve no matter what, and we have Vial, like, okay. Plus our spells are good. Maybe we get turn on Ragavan Days and we lose. Island. Ponder. Island off of Delta. Could be Doomsday, could be Ant. Okay, well now we're playing Cavern Lackey. Very good draw. Island, Ponder off Delta kind of screams combo deck to me. Like if they play like a Baleful Strixie, sure that sucks, but I don't think that's what's going on. Grand. Also interesting. Okay. That's Delver. Second Cavern's nice. Fire resolves. That's a big game. Sure. Get a wasteland here. That's kind of annoying. But we had second Cavern. Still can resolve our stuff. Ponder. Okay, so the vial. We get to resolve a thing here. Right, yeah. I feel like they're going to play a Murktide pretty soon, though, and that might just kill us. Because game 1, Murktide is just like a problem. Alright, it is Delver playing Bubble. Anything we can do to beat that? Five, so it is an 8/8. Just a 2 mana 8/8. So the way we beat that is we can race with a pile driver. We can set up a matron for Sling Gang and then Ashla kill them. They didn't have force for Vial. It kind of makes me think. I mean, it's pretty likely they have another bolt. It's like pretty punishing if I go like War Chief attack you for 2 and then they go bolt Murktide. I'm really far behind if I do that. But the problem is I don't know how I'm gonna get them to tap out, so the pile driver can actually kill them. If I'm majoring for Sling Gang right now, there's no way I can get to 8 goblins, right? Sling for expert. Might be able to get close, actually. Maybe I do just major for Sling. I do. This line still. Double island. Channel. Okay. Died. Okay. I guess we're experting the channeler. Okay, so ponder first. In a brainstorm. Shuffle. It's kind of awkward that I don't necessarily want to expose the Sling Gang right now. Draw a second one. Ooh, hello. Hello. Hey, Paintball Demon. So if we go War Chief Expert, Pile Driver, swing for 2, 4, 6, 7 with the Pile Driver, 8, 9 total. They block the War Chief. So it's 9 including blocks, I mean, because it's 11, but they'll block the War Chief. So they 9 go down to 7. And then, unless they have a Wasteland, I can play Pashlik Sling Gang next turn. Kill them. What are this? Is there any other? I don't think so, because this is the window where they can't bolt the pile driver. Conveniently, this doesn't even gut shot, which they are actually playing. That's like part of why I haven't been playing Legacy, because it's just like main deck gut shots in Delver is just like the most miserable looking thing ever. They go to 7. They also need to use a bolt on the pile driver. But if they use the bolt and the pile driver, they might not have the other one for Sling Gang. MVP fixed the raid, dude. Okay, Unholy Heat, sure. Oh, they have a second Murktide? I already moved? I did. So take 11, go to 8. Yeah, the cards are kind of so I'm back on one monitor. So in order to fit the chat in the screen, I had to condense the display. So maybe if I grow them like that, it looks a little bit. I actually can't even see what my own display looks like. Set up. Is it like better to look at? I guess the cards on the battlefield are a problem. How's that? I don't know if that's really all much better. So let me do the math. They could bolt if they bolt the Sling Gang response to the ETB. It's exactly 7 with Sling Gang. Or exactly 7 with Patch Leak. So I should actually hold on. I should just put the Patch Leak in first because otherwise, I like attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually not lethal. So right, because I attack, they block. Or so let's assume I play Sling Gang. They bolt. They don't bolt. They let the ETB resolve. I have 2 tokens. Sling Gang. So that's 5 goblins on board. I attack for 2. They block. They go to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then they kill me. Okay, they didn't have the bolt anyway. Twinning things to fall. So when I say I value pile driver's ability to just get people dead, this is kind of what I mean. Like if we didn't hit them, super hard on the prior turn, there's 0 way we could win this game. All right. All right, let's try this 5 blast 2 relic approach. That's what I've been doing. Maybe I should be keeping the War Chiefs for games like that, but I think I don't need games like that to happen anymore as much because we'll actually have blasts. We got pretty lucky that we drew the pile driver. Like we drew, I mean, it's like in game 1, it's a contest of threats, not answers. Because they can answer all of your stuff, but you can't answer all of their stuff. They have a trump card, you don't, so you have to like present more threats than they have answers, or at least present them in a way that they can't answer them before taking a bunch of damage, which is exactly how that game went. Kind of brew my drink today. This is Recorder Lake Sweet Cider. It's like alcoholic fruit juice, basically. It's like I like scotch and then like these really sweet ciders, but I mean I like dry ciders too. I like most ciders. Pear cider with blended with mangoes and raspberries. It's such a bummer. Like, these are like all kind of spells. You're like Cavern's kind of a spell, Port is kind of a spell, Wasteland's kind of a spell. His hand's not as like terrible as it looks. And Mogwai Marshal is one of the best cards, but I don't think I'm allowed to keep this. Just kind of tempted as I am. Right. Well, this hand can block a monkey. Cavern is good. You don't really want to lead on it though, but obviously don't have a choice here. Don't have a red source of the blast yet. Okay, Island Ponder is a good sign because that means they can't kill the lackey and wasteland me without like a gut shot or a hydroblast. Very fast channeler. Relic would be really nice. Okay, expert is both good and bad. Bad because it's uncastable, good if we do get to cast it. The hand was lacking in channeler removal. Okay, no wasteland yet. Arctide available this turn. Really want to draw land. Not a red source, but it's a land. Guess I'll take it. Best draw on the deck next turn is Mountain or Badlands. Fetch land. Yeah, so that's why you really never want to lead on Cavern if you can. We draw, I mean, Relic would still be good. Red Source would be a good start. They're probably going to play a Regent next turn. I could just attack us for 3. Duration sucks too. Yeah, so like land into another cavern would be the ideal. Like mountain into cavern. Basically our best sequence of draws here. Relic would be okay. Actually, Relic cycling into the land. That's an exile now. Okay, well, yes, I'll hold back a Goblin token. Block Monkey. Kind of spewing these brainstorms. Yep, taking for dragon. Which, if we do draw the red source, we can actually punish them for doing that. I think, given that they're playing around Wasteland so aggressively, I think next game I'm gonna shave a Wasteland instead and keep the Taiga. Because they're obviously like very much playing around Wastelands and how they're fetching. If this was a Taiga, I guess it would have gotten Wastelanded by now. But Also, I mean, it's kind of a low chance this red blast even resolves, even if we blast it. Okay. 2 of their wastelands have been exiled, and I kind of need to be able to expert. Yeah, it's gonna. That's cool. Saying there's a chance. If they find their 3rd wasteland, oh my god, it's a 3rd iteration. That's kind of obscene. Card's really, really, really silly. Like every deck's playing 4 of them now. Yeah, they found their 3rd wasteland. I guess when you see like 8 cards a turn, it's pretty easy. Alright, so fetching bad lands might cost us the game there, actually. Rough. Relic would still be good. They are playing Gutshot. That is very good to know about. Gutshot that you don't know about is more or less impossible to play around most of the time. Gutshot that you do know about is a lot easier to handle. Yeah, I mean, feels ambitious getting Badlands over Mountain. I guess there's only 3. Like, the only way I'd get punished is through other 2 mountains. And we look into 6, and we had a single red source, and I got wastelanded immediately, basically. Alright, so they're very much playing around wastelands. We'll shape a wasteland. Fine. Oh man. Sounds scary. You're like 5,000% supposed to keep this, but absolutely fall apart. Are they mulligan? So the file's like suddenly a lot more like solve. Okay. Oh wow, we're gonna draw port into relic into blast. Okay, maybe that was justified scoop. Maybe they just knew the top cards of my deck. Because that was actually gonna be a really sicko draw. But I mean, turn on Vial. Pretty good against Delver. Yeah, win's a win. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Don't go near folks. Rio. All right, I'm back. Pretty good start to being back. Just a deck list in case. So we faced Elves, D&T, Aluren Delver. Very reasonable, very unleague-like. No oops, no reanimator, no tin fins, no fucking madness. No just like aha, I get you kind of shit. We've absolutely done that to people, which is not normally how things go as far as the matches we had. Like, you usually don't like get people, like get D&T players with Lackey. This does not happen very often. One lander with a vial, but we can lead on a basic and to like draw a second land the next like 2 or 3 turns. We'll be able to do a lot. So this, if they have turn 1, if they have force or they have prismatic ending, I need to draw the land pretty quickly. Otherwise, it can be a bit fine. Nice. That long pause made me really think it was not gonna resolve. But Tundra, other percent. Fuck. All right, land. Oh, it's a skill-based game. Double streams from Dukes and Eli. Yeah, Dukes came back around the same time as me. Yeah. Dukes is great. Library. Love a land again. Prospector's not bad. Actually, is pretty nice. Like, obviously, Warchief would be better, but now if they want to like play endurance and block, they can. This is Bant. Land light is generally not what you want against Bant. Paying 4. Okay, it's probably Burrow then. They're willing to pay life. Sure. I should have sacrificed that. Not sure actually. Here are my 1/1s. Oh, they don't have double duration, sure. Hey, thanks, good money. Thanks, Dan. We back. 16 months, holy shit. So the Federation doesn't really have like the only relevant. They've already put the land, so the only relevant hit is like Ponder. Put Ponder in their hand. Kind of wish I was paying Echo, but Vandal would be sick. This is probably holding up Dress Down. Sport Chief down. They want to dress down to gain some 3 life. It's kind of whatever. Wow, sure. Now the Ashlick might kill them. Yeah, they're on Honorog's ban. So they're on a 2-turn clock now. To find a row. Might actually outpace a row. They don't, I mean, I'll double green. We do need to draw Wasteland, or but they don't have a land. Okay, so probably gonna Ponder Shuffle, looking for that land. Yeah. Not fine. Ending for 3. What's up? Okay. Ooh, if they have Terminus here. No Terminus. Fetch land. They go to 5. Could be. I think we're gonna be 1 short if we don't draw a land. Oh no, I don't know. We don't have to draw land. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the land plays around the play. I mean, so if we, I mean, we could still Creator Maker this, and it would still kill it, but then we only put them to 1. We could recast Arrow, and then things get dicey. So our mono Mogwar Marshals got there. Oh, I think I want all 5 blasts. I want Caracas, I want Relic. I think I want Blood Moon. Let's see here. I'll need Magus. Creator Maker's bad. Don't want to over sideboard. Got the Taiga again. Throwing 4 colors, not playing back to basics. 27 goblins is like the bare minimum. I think this is what I want to do. I'm not boarding in the Blood Moon. I'll draw. Blood Moon's pretty slow. Do I win if Blood Moon resolves? Like most of the time. Because they can no longer Uro. I guess they could go end of turn dress down into Uro. Unlikely to work against 5 blasts. I'm going to do this because I know it works. And I'll test Blood Moon stuff later. I'm actually just going to keep this. I also think bringing in the second relic is very reasonable. Bulk. Okay, we found our long-term game plan. We're just going to play this game at like a staggered rate. Port this turn, Prospector port next turn, Mogwai Marshal port following turn. Ooh. See if they spend Prismatic Ending on Prospector. Savannah? Oh, fuck. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. I don't have Vandal in my deck anymore. Port this so they can't play Uro. I guess Blood Moon would be pretty fucking insane here. So now we'll port Hold Up Blast. It was very hard to lose from here. But maybe supposed to play Matron there. Okay, I think they just drew. Yeah, next turn. Yeah. Kind of depends on whether or not I drew a lot. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think I'm paying Echo. They can't Endurance here. Now, I want to play the Matron. They dress down. Do I actually blast it? Probably do, because I have Caracas from Muxus. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good ringleader. Interesting. Okay. Now, I'm pretty confident that they have a Terminus. So Kiki, a Kiki Matron, like can pull swords onto Matron. Might try to snap swords. Yeah, I'll take. They set up their turn. We get to keep our Kiki. Like try to play Jace here and we blast it. Force, they force that and then we play Muxus with Caracas backup. Doing that for damage and oh, I love typing in my opponent's clock. Love Magic Online. I keep typing 1. Alright, they can see it. Cool. Yeah, we still had Kiki and Ringleader left over. So they would need to, like, have, like, plow, snap, plow for Muxus. Then somehow beat plow, snap, plow for Muxus, land, dress down for Ringleader, then somehow beat the Kiki. How dark is it? Alright. So, I mean, there's definitely instances where Blood Moon would have been a good draw, basically throughout the whole game. So probably just supposed to board it in. Like, it seems like really hard for them to beat. I boarded it in 5 blast, 1 relic, 0 moon. Which I think is what I would do against normal Bant. So I didn't really adjust to them being the 4-color build. I sided out Iga, Vandal, 2 Crater Makers, 2 Lackeys, and a Prospector. I don't want to go lower on Goblins, you know? Because the Goblins are so good in the matchup, right? It's like our normal game plan is very good. You don't need that many separate cards. 6 seems more than enough. 5-0. Back up. Alright, Sand does one thing, but it's pretty good at it. Draw War Marshal, we can cast the Muxus on turn. Lucky. Okay. Okay. Bulk Ponder Shuffle, huh? Bulk Ponder Shuffle, huh? Shuffle says it's... Gotta do it to him. Gotta do it to him. Oh. Oh, it's Bant, okay. Well, it might be dead. Boo! Boo! Matrix good. Porting actually do anything? If they go like source Uro, then I'll be really sad that I didn't port. So allows them to clearance as a I guess I port white in case I draw War Chief. I guess Sylvan Library is reason to port green. Alright. Not gonna play Matron to the dress down, I'm gonna port the Volk for the dress down. Fuck. Lightning Bolt. Huh? Excuse me? Okay. a land drop. I really want to keep porting them. Play Stifle. Prismatic, it's like Forest and Plains is really throwing me off with Bolt. Drop. Ending. Yeah, next turn we probably bait a dress down. Living Wish. Oh, it's Aluren. That makes so much more sense now. It's Aluren. Aluren. Or 4-color Aluren. Snapcaster? Okay, now I'm back to being confused. Yeah. Unless they have blue up, then I might do something else. We know they have Burrow in hand. This is risky. This doesn't kill them. Oh. Oh, they're just like extremely fucking dead. Holy shit, what a box. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. So even if they plow the War Chief, we sack it, kill that. And I'm pretty sure we just have 20 burn. Divinity, thanks this prime. Holy moly. Holy moly. The Muxus hits this league have been fucked up. Fighting Man, thanks for 2 months. Gee. That's a lot of damage. I don't think any what's that called? Something tape? Not slap tape. Okay, so flex tape, thank you. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Actually just dead. Actually just dead. Flex in them, fail to find. Nope, their opponent secret. There are actually 0 goblins left on my deck. I couldn't get anything with Matron. I'm just doing this now in case some weird crazy bullshit can happen. Okay, so Snapcaster, Prismatic Ending, Lightning Bolt, Living Wish for Uro. Living Wish makes me really think it's Aluren. So what do I want besides the blasts? Do I want a Mindbreak Trap? I don't think I need Mindbreak Trap with Vandal to kind of service purpose. Blood Moon, I don't think so. We actually saw Forest Plains, and so they'd actually be able to Prismatic Ending somewhat easily, I think. Baraka seems relevant. I'll shave a War Marshal. I actually shave a lot of them against Aluren, but this is not black based. Black Splash, rather. Aluren were the beatdown, but they're playing a lot of removal. They're playing Snapcaster, Prismatic Ending, Plow, and Bolt. That is like so much more. So maybe I'll keep Brain Leaders than I otherwise would. Well, they're playing red for Bolt. They're probably playing, maybe they're playing Iteration as well. And I couldn't learn though. I just don't get why you play Living Wish outside. Could be Food Chain? Living Wish. Alright, let's make some calls here. Sake of Goblin count, I'm gonna shave a Vial. Shave a Crater Baker. Both Crater Makers. Cheeky because it's a Bolt deck. Bolt and Plow deck. It is. Submit with 63. So Ajax. 7. This hand delays stuff for a while. Honestly, I kind of want to keep this. Like, landed, like, Port, Waste, Baraka's Blast. We're not going to die anytime soon. Like, I am the beatdown, but, I mean, I don't know what they're doing, so. Let's roll Vial. Okay, Matron's. Probably should have fetched a map keep, but. Unban Recruiter, we're on board with Yorion Goblins. Hell yeah. Mains. Okay. I know you're playing a lot of colors there. You can't play around Wasteland forever. You're on Chris Goblins. Okay, Burrow. Super Matter. That's nice. Through here. Playing lands. Not goblins. Yep. They actually can't escape Arrow this turn. So they go like plow plus fetch land. Then we go Raucous your Uro. The ringleader. Play if they have the combo here and it doesn't involve Harpy, we're dead. Okay, we're going to Uro, sure. Not want to draw any more lands. A little awkward. The ringleader drawing cards. Oh, okay. I was gonna say ringleader drawing cards. We might have to go to discard, but our ringleader can just whiff. It's fine. I guess we don't really just want to draw any of those, yeah. They are 7 cards in hand. Yeah, 2/2 haste. Fucking hit 'em. Plateau. Plateau games. Storm. Top deck Muxus would be sweet. Oh. Does that fetch line actually get anything? We have exactly 3 fetchables left. Right? 1 Badlands, 1 Taiga. I didn't get Taiga, did I? Badland. I got the Kiki. It's rough. Yeah, so we've. God, I don't want to shuffle though. Awkward. Durance is also awkward here. I guess I wasteland pre-combat. Man, if our hand was spells, we would be. I should have tapped. I should have actually tapped differently. I should have not had port up. I don't actually want to port this. I guess I will. Oh. App, yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. Is this just straight up like a control deck? They've not shown me anything that says otherwise. Shuffle. Okay. Shuffle. No, they played Living Wish game 1. They have bolts and they played Living Wish. Yeah. Yeah, it is Aluren. Okay. That's a... Oh shit, we don't have any creatures in the graveyard? What the fuck? How did that happen? Awkward. Oh man, that's really awkward. Do I have to attack with my War Chief now? With the Snapcaster? I think we do. I don't think they'll just block the... Oh, they let it... That's so cringe. Oh god, come on. That's so cringe. It would just... Well, we drew almost nothing the entire game, and then... Yeah. That was weird. Alright, well, we confirmed what's going on here. Ringleader whiffing was so bad. I don't want to... Kind of want a Blood Moon, kind of don't want more than 2 vials. Don't think I need all high blasts. Burrow plus Snapcaster. But yeah, you're kind of right. Like, probably don't need all 5. Probably good. Draw lands, it's fine. We have 25 lands. Just... we drew all our lands last. Yeah. I mean, it's like just something never works because they're playing like 10 spot removal spells. They're playing Plow, Prismatic Ending, and Bolt. It's probably 10 spot removal spells. So just Terrified Ragavan. Land. Land. Gainers, thanks for the follow. So they did shuffle. So it's like very tempting to wasteland them, but I feel like that's also like a really good way to lose. Let's get some more info from their next turn. And what do we get here? Kind of want to get something cheap so I can wasteland them next turn. Pile driver somewhat appealing. We have a second matron, and we have Vandal, so we're safe from Aluren. That's good. Knight of Hey. Inside your be good here. 4-3 for 3 legacy. Yeah. Yeah. Expert. If they go for the combo, then we get to dump our stuff in play, Vandal the Aluren, and blast a counterspell. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, like, we have the blast, and it's like, this is somewhat reserved for a counterspell on Vandal. I feel like. Now I think I'll wasteland. If I get Terminus, that'd be quite a meme. Probably shuffles. If I'd made their land drop, sacking a matron here isn't free because of the pile driver. Like if they kill the Skirk on this turn, then I'm only attacking for 2. Pile driver just swings for 5, 7. Fog is still decent. I have a creature. I think it's pile driver time. And I'm going to blast a Snapcaster, probably. We had some. Our first matron got pile driver, second matron got expert. Not the highest value matrons, but we've been pretty constrained on mana, so I'm not sure what we could have done differently. We could have not wastelanded, but I mean, their mana is not that good. They only have a single green. Hitting the Taiga was good. Still kind of split on blasting that. Shuffles. Ending the pile driver. Okay, land is good, so we can port plus hold up blast. 2 endings. I think a port in green. Really need to stop Uro. Point. So many relics. Caracas. 2 of our 4 blasts. Sling Gang's best draw. Sure. And hopefully they try to combo us. We are also. Do we have Kiki? No, we don't. Sure. Muxus is off the table. Ringleader's still very good. Insane here, actually. War Chief's good too. If I kill the war chief, then they can't fetch anymore. That's good. Play this precon. I don't think I do. Okay, no longer fetchable. Yeah. Nice. Nice. First league back, baby. Yeah, literally haven't played since August 30th. That was nice. That was a crazy last match. Opponent was on, so it's 4-color Aluren. Basically the Bant control shell, but I guess cut like Jace and Terminus. And I'd assume Dress Down. I'm assuming you can't play Dress Down in your Aluren deck. That seems not conducive to a cohesive strategy. For like Living Wish, Aluren. I guess that's like all you really need. Maybe you probably play like one win condition, like one Asarak or whatever main. Probably. So we beat Reclaimer. I'll show you the Elves match that I played off stream just for completion's sake. I had a really good hand game. So here, so I'm in the blind here, but the reason I lead on, so there's a couple factors that make you go Cavern Lackey here rather than Vile. I mean specifically Cavern, so it's like if you lead on Vile, then your Vile gets forced, then suddenly your Lackey is less likely to connect because they can cantrip a removal spell, whereas Cavern Lackey forces them to have kept a hand with removal and nothing else because they also have the Expert. So it's the fact that it's Cavern and it's with Expert is what makes me want to go Cavern Lackey here. Also, my payoff is Ringleader, so it's like very high upside, and it's a good time to Ringleader early because the hand has 3 lands, including Cavern and a Vial. So I'm not going to get choked up on mana with like sometimes. Like if you have like a 1 or 2 lander and you're going Lackey into Ringleader, it's a lot of time not even that good because if your opponent disrupts a second Lackey hit, which they usually do, you are not like really able to capitalize on the cards that Ringleader gets you early. So it's like not like Ringleadering on turn 2 becomes not substantially better than Ringleadering on turn 5, other than like you'll have more options probably. And you'll have a 2-tune play, but like it's not as high upside as it could be. Like Lacking to Ringleader is great when it snowballs you, basically. So once upon a time, the fetch tells you that this is Elves, not Cloudpost, and also that this is the Wooded Foothills tells you that it's not Green-White Depths. It's like only Elves. This is obviously an insane Ringleader. I mean, they do stop the Lackey hit here, but they're at 14. They're like pretty close to dead. They have a tiny glimpse here. I play the Sling Gang because basically the only way I could lose would be big glimpse, which is really hard with Inner Reclaimer version, and attack me for a ton. So like the life gain could matter. Like Grist. Honestly, I think that, I mean, I guess they're not really allowed to, but maybe they're supposed to like down tick on the Sling Gang. They lose their symbiote. Get attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill the Grist. They go to 5. Yeah, I mean, kind of screwed. But this is just lethal here. So game 2. So I sideboarded. I don't have that much on my sideboard for Elves. So I took out a Vial, took out Taiga, took out Vandal, took out 2 Ringleaders, brought in Magus, but not Blood Moon. Which is a little dicey because like they actually have a much harder time removing Blood Moon because of like they can remove Magus with Grist. They can remove it with Fatal Push, which they can access black off of Birchlore Rangers. But attacking and blocking is like very real, mostly attacking. So that's why I brought in the Magus, not the Blood Moon. But I could see an argument that the other way around, the durability. Yeah. And then board ends, 2 Pyrokinesis, Mindbreak Trap. Mindbreak's like very mediocre against Reclaimer Elves, but I only have like 4 cards to board in. So Pyrokinesis, Needle, Mindbreak. First hand like didn't do anything till 3. So this is a slow hand, like a really slow hand. So I'm pretty sure they have removal. So just there's a lot of things that happen. So the reason I experted in response to the fetch is that 1, I didn't want them to go fetch Arbor, play Cradle, play Visionary. And then 2, they wouldn't be able to expert the symbiote. And while maybe getting a push out of their hand is valuable with the Pashlik in play, or Pashlik in my hand that I want to play next turn, it's kind of dicey to like let them have symbiote. So drew Sling Gang. At this point, I'm very much regretting the land I put back because I think this Vial's so bad. This is like kind of why, like, I think you do kind of want Vial against Elves, but like as soon as you draw 2, it feels like such a disadvantage. Like this card would be better as like basically any other card in my deck. So they kind of cool play. Activate Reclaimer to get Revolt to push the Pashlik. I didn't pay Echo because I really wanted to play Sling Gang if I could help it. Cost me a damage, kind of too. This would be able to sack it, but I really wanted it in play. They have second push. Sucks. Oof. Second Vial, even more painful. I need Vial on 3 there because I want Matron for second Sling Gang be available. Visionary, but they don't seem to have that much in hand. Not dead. Ringleader's excellent draw. Only hits War Chief in bottoms, 2 lands, and a Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis would have been Bog me. Natural Order for Grist. So their hand is Craterhoof. Like, has to be. Like, I was dead to Craterhoof. So Hoof's in their hand. And I get super lucky here. Draw my second Pyrokinesis because I just bottomed the first. So I get to kill, swing, kill Grist. Hit you for 2. So I'm assuming their hand is Hoof. Something relevant. I draw Jump Palm, which basically ends the game. I don't know what I would have drawn, but they would take 6. This, basically. I'll just be on a 2-turn clock, even if I drew nothing. And we can know that one of the cards in hand is a blank. Maybe 2 of them. Maybe they drew Progenitus too. I guess they must have drawn Progenitus. Their hand must be Hoof Progenitus because they would have gotten Progenitus and they would have gotten Hoof. Natural Order. So definitely got pretty fucking lucky there. Oscar Breach, thanks to the... Oh, it's a YouTube sub. All right. Let's open some chests. Let's open some chests. I'm a chest degen. Leonin, Light Scribe. Rite of Ruin. Okay. Adaptive Automaton and Deathgord Scavenger. I remember this was like a standard card for a bit. 2 more. 125 play points. That's not bad. Berries, Beat, and Warchief. Why can't my Warchief give Vigilance and Trample? Yeah, thanks, Dan. Supreme Phantom. Yeah, list is strong. So between you and me, you've had 2 4-1s. I've had a 5-0. Marcelo only went 3-3 in his event, but he's rusty, so we'll blame that. I do feel like the list is like, you went 5-2 last time with this list. I feel like I want to nail down exactly how I want to sideboard for Bant. Oh, a month ago with the 2 mana list. Oh, from the one from the showcase. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. I will take 5-2 100% every day, just every time. 5-2 is a-okay by me. I think something that's a little weird about this list with the 5 blasts, 2 relics is your and a Caracas is like you're actually overboarded versus Bant, which I guess just means you have to exert like restraint when playing against Bant. Not board in all the cards that are good because your whole deck is good cards. But I guess it means you have options to react to what your opponent has. Yeah, you just don't. I like all the blasts versus Bant because they're on Snapcasters and Dress Down. Like Dress Down is probably the most relevant card in their deck. So I think I do 5 blasts, 1 relic, 1 Caracas is what I'm settling on. Like, they're playing Jace, they're playing Snapcaster, Dress Down, Blast on Uro is fine as long as you're tempoing them. As long as it pushes damage, it's fine. Yeah. Want to move Pyrokinesis into the main? Really like all the Goblins, though. Like, every card got to be good today. Warchief was so clutch against Delver game 1. Like, great. Like, I think that turn... Well, that turn was really interesting. Like, game 1... Like, I understand wanting to get a Pyro in there. I do get it. I just don't know how you fit it. Something tells me if I had not drawn that Lackey and I played that Vial, it would have gotten dazed, and this game would be totally different. Yeah, I think the decision to Matron here and not Warchief is what let me win this game. Like, I did get lucky and I drew the Pile Driver, which let me present 2 like lethal threats across the next 2 turns, which is exactly what I need. I guess they ended up not having a Bolt. I mean, maybe they had it and they just realized they were dead and they didn't try to make me like do it correctly. But assuming that they didn't have the other rolls, it didn't necessarily have to be the way it happened. But if I'd played the Warchief here, I'm pretty sure I just absolutely lose this game. It probably wouldn't have even been close. Because I think if they had believed that they were under threat on this turn, they wouldn't have played the Channeler, and they just would have held up Bolt. And if they were holding up Bolt this turn, I'm pretty sure I lose. Because the Channeler doesn't actually matter. Because I wanted to use this Expert anyway. And this just let me be efficient. Cover Tyration's so stupid. Such an obscene card. Like, I mean, I guess there's a universe. I mean, we drew the other Expert, so we actually would have been able to kill the small Murktide with Expert, and then like, oh god, then drained a little bit and lived, but that's just like so much harder to win than it is. Yeah, 2 mana, 11/11 flyer. That rewards you for playing. Oh, all the best cards in Legacy that have always been the best cards in Legacy. Very, very reasonable Magic card. So stupid. Dumb as shit. All right. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna cut my luck. Cut my. What's the expression? Cut my losses, which is 0. 0 losses. Take my winnings. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. All right. Honorog's still streaming the challenge. All right, we'll send you over to Honorog. Thank you folks for watching. Check out the YouTube upload, which will be up soon. Check out the Patreon. I'm gonna do a sideboard guide for this list. I think it's been pretty consistent, and I really like Double Relic. I do want to get some hardcore testing in with exactly this config against Delver, but I think it's good. So, that's me. Check out the stuff. Links in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And see y'all next time. Go for the raid on Honorog.